The death toll is also expected to rise as several other people are still reported to be missing. Now I'm joined by Major General Anuj Mathur, who is a defense expert on this broadcast. Sir, now Major General A.K. Sivach has talked about the fact that radicalization is also taking place. It was thought that earlier radicalization would take place with uneducated people, but now we're also seeing white collar terror modules being busted. Sir, in your opinion, how can such radicalization among educated people be tackled?
Jai Hind, Megha. One, I agree with General Sivach. We are from the same regiment also, so I have to agree with him. Point is very, very clear that it is not that this white-collared terror modules have come up just right now. There have been terrorists who are well educated, at least the people who were organizing it. But the difference which has come up now is that the executors are white-collared doctors, engineers, and many others. I will tell you a few things which are tough to digest, but these are the things which we need to take care. We are sending our students to study medical, engineering, and many other subjects in Bangladesh, in Turkey, in Pakistan. Obviously, they will come back radicalized from there. Even if you send, say, for example, 200 students to Bangladesh to study medicine, out of those 200, even if they are able to create 10 highly intensely radicalized individuals, that is it. That is good enough to ensure that they can make a big circle over here. Second thing, the profession of medicine. Two things are there in that. One, it is it's not easy to start doubting a doctor, because doctor is given a very respectable place in our society. One. Two, that doctor remains in touch through his practice with the people, and he is the one, while treating individuals, who can really motivate others. Not that others cannot do it, but he can do it better. Anybody who's providing succor to you, or who's giving you some kind of medical treatment which reduces your pain, you develop a kind of a thing with him. So obviously that person can motivate you much faster and much easier than many others. Third thing, we need to keep an eye on these modules which are functioning not only in J&K, it is countrywide. This ecosystem has not come up now. It has taken many decades. In fact, right after the independence, Pakistanis had started creating, because they knew one of the very first naras which they gave towards to the effect कि हंस के लिया है हिंदुस्तान, पाकिस्तान लड़ के लेंगे हिंदुस्तान, or something like that. So right from that day, from 14th of August 1947, Pakistan mindset, and just 1 minute please, Medha, one more second. So what was like that? So this ecosystem has come up over a period of time, and while this ecosystem is, that is why you recall 26/11, the kind of recce which Tagore Rana and Headley did in India. They kept moving around across major cities of the country for months. 8-10 cities they recceed, and this reconnaissance, they need to get some communication from somewhere, logistics from somewhere, food from somewhere, guidance from somewhere. That ecosystem was existing. These sleeper cells are many decades old, and they are activating these sleeper cells. We have to bust this, and these sleeper cells, they run across the length and the breadth of the country. Very absolutely clear. So what we need to do is, such any unusual activity in this, the help from the people, from me and you, the help is required. Any unusual activity, anything which raises an alarm, must come to the notice of intelligence agencies. Now, third thing, we have been able to tackle the left-wing extremism with lot of success. The fundamental reason for that was that there was interstate cooperation, interstate operability of the security forces, and the intelligence sharing real time. We need to have one unified system under one possibly one agency controlling it, which will get inputs from all the intelligence agencies. Medha, the complete game, both me and General Sivach have spent decades in J&K and other insurgency areas. Most important thing, in fact, single most important thing is getting information, getting intelligence, and collecting that intelligence real time, so that before they can strike, like what happened now. We saved so many lives by getting the hold of that 2,900 kilograms of ammonium nitrate before it could be exploded. So we've saved hundreds of lives. Similar things have to happen, but we have to keep following it up. Those 2,900 kgs of explosion recovery did not allow you to start rejoicing and backpatting. After that, did we sound an alarm, an alert in Delhi, in NCR, in nearby states? And if we did so, how did it happen that a man with 360 kilo or whatever number amount explosive kept moving around in? We have, so there are things which we need to do. After that 2,900 kilogram was seized, there would have been absolute alert, highest possible alert sounded everywhere, and there was no business that we would have missed this gentleman or whoever who has died, Umar Nabi or whatever he was. So the point is, we need to get information, we need to act on it, and we need to synergize the efforts of all security forces, and we need to be on the ball always. We need to be absolutely alert. The conditions in Pakistan are bad. They will continue to do this in India because they, the only way they can divert their attention from what is happening in KPK and Balochistan and many other places, POJK, Gilgit-Baltistan, and even Sindh, is by creating things here so that they can make that anti-India rhetoric in Pakistan shriller, and that is what they feel will bring them together. And another development, Munir becoming CDF, you will find the intensity of such things increasing because he has to justify. So the point is, we need to be now very, very careful. I agree with General Sivach that it is probably an accidental thing, but there are 2-3 questions which we need to answer. Why were we handling it at 11:30 at night? So many police people. Why only in that police station where the first FIR was sounded? Was there? So we should, while I agree that it could have been an accident, but we should not rule out a possibility of some terror angle to it, and we must investigate it as it is. So many lives have been lost. So many people are seriously injured. So what I want to tell you is that you have to be very careful. You have to make sure that your intelligence apparatus is well synergized and works under a single command. That is very, very important.